I'm in the fly tying room here. I'm just back from Forelock in Coal Island there, the wee lock. You'll see later on the video catching a lot of good fish on this wee fly that I tied here lately. It's a wee buzzer, a wee emerger pattern that I've come up with, and so far it's been deadly. I'm going to show you the buzzer now and then I'm going to tie one for you. So I'll show you the buzzer and then I'll tie one. This is the wee buzzer here in the vise, and I'm going to tie one. I was on the loch there about 4 or 5 days ago and I was watching the buzzers hatching, and the fish seemed to be taking them just as they were emerging out of the shock. So I come up with this wee fly. I purposely tied it on a 175 hook, a heavy wired hook. The body material is peacock quill stripped down, and when the fly was ready to hatch there was a wee orange flash off it. So I put a couple of orange legs outside of the body. Then the purpose of this is that with a heavy wired hook, the abdomen of the fly goes beneath the surface. Then at the thorax area I put in a couple of turns of fluorescent orange and fluorescent red seals fur mixed. It's not, you can't really see it there, but believe me, when you put the UV light on it, it shines like a beacon. Then I used the CDC fire to keep it up, and the rest of the thorax is black seals fur. Now the way I fish this fly is I kink the thorax up well, kink it well, and it causes the fly, the back end of the fly goes beneath the surface, and with the seals fur well kinked up, it sits up in the surface, and that's the trigger for the trout. This fly is deadly. So I'll go on now and I'll tie one for you and show you the process. The material you need for the fly is, the body is stripped peacock quill, the CDC feather for the wing and the wing case, black seals fur for the thorax area, and a mixture of red and orange fluorescent seals fur to give you that wee aiming point. And the hook I tied it on is a B175 size 14. You probably could tie it on a size 12 as well, but I was tying them on a 14 because the buzzer on the water at the moment is smallish. Right, I have a size 14 175 in the vise here. First of all, I'll put a bit of wax on the thread. Then I run the thread down to the bend, just round the bend. Cut that off waist end. You get a bit of peacock. Just take it down, tie it in about start of the thorax. Run the thread down, just round the bend of the hook. Size 14 here. And then just run the thread back up to where the thorax starts. Because you're using the peacock, I just put a wee small dab of super glue on the hook to protect it. Then I run the peacock up. Just tie it off, cut that waist end off. A nice sweet segmented body. Then I get the pheasant tail prepared legs. I just use the turret side. This just gives it that slight little bit of movement, you know, rather than just having the solid peacock body. This gives the fly a slight wee flutter there, which would draw in the trout. Just tie them in to side. Just keep them nice and tidy. Cut off the waist ends. Then for this size of hook I use 3 CDC feathers. It's roughly the length of the body, or slightly more than the length of the body. Tie them in. Sometimes what I do now, I found this, it's a wee bit tricky, but this end of the can be used as a post. And if you want, what you can do is you can build up your seals for thorax, then tie in, I use a fairy brown hackle, tie it in at the roots of this here, and you can wind 3 turns parachute hackle. It's only suggesting legs on the buzzer, that's all it's doing. It's not really keeping the fly up. The CDC and the seals first keeping the fly up, but this would give you the suggestions of wee set of legs, you know, busting out of the wing case. But anyway, we'll just tie the fly as I had it originally. This is the way I tied it originally. There's a wee bit of wax on it. Now, this is the trigger point here that I'm putting in now. This is orange and red fluorescent seals for mixed together. And all you need is very, very, very little. You only need that amount there. And all you do is you just dab it on just at the root of the wing. A couple of, that's really all you need. The rest of the thorax is the black seals fur. I'll put the light on this orange here for you to show you how much it shines out, as if the buzzer was busting out of the shock. Then you just build up your thorax then with the black seals fur. You can hardly see the orange seals fur with the naked eye, but when you put the UV light on it, it really stands out. That's all you need. You don't need a whole lot of seals fur. Don't worry about the fragments coming out. We'll tidy them up in a minute. Then you just get your CDC, pull it over. See 4 turns at the back of the wing. Then bring the thread to the front. put on a wee bit of wax onto your thread and then we'll finish. And that's it. You can varnish the head if you want, but the wax on the thread, it'll never come apart. And that's your wee buzzer. You can, these wee long fibres here, I like to keep it nice and shaggy because the more shaggy it is, the more buoyant it is. Keeps the fly up and also attracts the fish because they think it's just ready to bust out of the shuck. Now I'll show you the way the orange shines out. At the moment you can't really see the orange, but believe me, when you put the UV light on it, it really shines out. This is the fly here now, sitting in the natural light. Just now, where do you see this fly with the what do you call it, UV light on it? That shows you the orange standing out on it there now. This is the attractor that attracts the fish in, that orange flash. Hope you enjoyed that wee bit of tan there. There's no doubt that fly will work with different colours of thorax, different colours of steel sphere in the thorax. You could probably use olive and claret, still using a wee bit of orange for attracting the fish in. So hope you enjoyed the video and the fish. Some great fish caught with, especially those big browns that I got. Talk to you soon. I'm over here at the new club that I joined here this season. This is a wee harbour here. This is Forelock and Coal Island here. Great setup here. This is the wee harbour. Plenty of boats belonging to all the members. They have a pier here that runs the whole length of the lake. And every so often there's a pier goes out for your boat. The boats outside of the piers. Great setup. They've even got 4 aerators out in the lake here. It's well looked after lake. 2 there, 2 up here. This is the car park here. That's the club rooms there. They're a powerful spot. There's a TV and fridge and cooker, the whole lot in there. 2 toilet block, men and women's toilet block there at the end. And over here there's a place here you can put all your gear in. There's lockers and all inside that. Great setup. So we'll go out here and I'll see what way the lake's going. I'll report to you later on. Somersets and all here, along here. Great job, that's the wee lake there. Great wee lake. My boat's on down here a bit. I've 5 fish here so far and only here half an hour. Just showing you here the swallows, house martins, right round the lake, taking buzzer and fish raising. But they get on and catch a couple here. Nice big brown it is too. Oh, lovely big brown. Oh, big brown, all right. Oh, that fish. Big brown. He's a big one. Big fish. On the buzzer here this morning. That's the kind of fish that's in this lake. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Let me get him in here. The size of that fish. Big brown. On the buzzer here. I'm going to put him back. There's records the box. Look, the box is 18 inches or 17 inches. Look, he's well over it. He must be 20 inches long. I say he must be making close to 3.5 pound. I'll put him back here. Don't like killing these big browns. Lovely big fish on the buzzer. Another fish here. Michael Polin. Big rainbow this time. On the trays. Hard fighters of these fish here. A wee dry fly I've just tied there yesterday to this particular lake. I was watching the mats in there 2 days ago, and they're a wee peculiar colour, these wee buzzer. Get them up here. Hard fighters. Get the net here. Get them in. Have to get them in here. Lovely silver rainbow in the net. Now you get the fly out of them here. Sweet dry fly in them there. Lovely fish. That's in there in the net. Lovely fish. Nice tail and all on it. I get them right here. Fish just took me at the back of the boat here. More rainbow. cast this lap around on it. I'll get him in here. Few fish raising here now. See that coming out of the water there? Oh, just missed him. Swallows there just slipping away at the buzzer here. I'm just down here is raised. See can I get in front of it. And now, just there. One just to the left of the fly. Couple here. Be swallowing here left of the fly there. That's how good these flies are. one over here, just opposite, and here's one here. Just not meeting them here this time. Yep, oh, I missed him. Took it and let it go. I didn't know it. That boy just hit it and let it go in one movement. One to the left of it. Yes, he took it. Just took it there. Just real low on it. Another good rainbow. Get him in there. Nice fish. Get him put back here. Yep, another one. Rolling up. Keep fishing this. Starting here again now. fish rising again, buzzes up again. Yep. Just risen in front of about that time. Rainbow, Polin. That's that new dry fly again. Oh, nice rainbow. Oh, that new dry fly in his eye. Get him back here. And another one here in Polin. First fighting fish, wee dry fly. Great hotch on here. One here. Just it. Comes it and missed it. See if it's a little bit. This must be. Come on, two coming up. swallows still taking away yet. Yep, just took it there. Lovely. Lovely. Just coming and took it. That's a new fly again. Get him in as quick as you can here. Alright. Sheep. Oh, nice rainbow. Just wanted to show you the flies that I'm catching these fish on here. This is a new wee dry fly that I tied the other day here. That's a size 14. The new buzzer. The merger. That's a size 16. The 16's on the dropper. And the 14's on the point. And both of them is catching well here this morning on the wee lake here, Coal Island. The body of the fly goes beneath the water, and the thorax well kinked up. It sits up out of the water. Going powerful well here this morning. Yep. Big brown too. Big brown. Just lovely tech. A lovely tech. Big brown. Fly I tied last night. Lovely fish. Oh, shit. Lovely big brown. On that fly I got last night, I tied last night. There's a wee fly there in its mouth. Lovely wee dry. Put him back here. Yeah. One big rainbow. Not that rainbow. Big rainbow now. Must be 22 inches long. Size good 4 pound. Get him back here. Notice something, the swallows is all the way out the lake now. Just disappeared as if the... That's the end. That's morning's fishing, or late morning's fishing. They're on the wee lake here. I hope you've enjoyed that wee bit of fishing. I'll talk to you soon.